Hi, you're engaging in the ELA Guidebooks Unit Restart. The purpose of this video is to learn more about what narrative writing looks and sounds like, as well as which narrative techniques to use. This will help you better understand how to write a narrative of your own. Be sure to have your handout available and something to write with for the video. Let's think. What do you need to tell a story? You need characters, dialogue for the characters, and a series of events known as a plot. These are all things you will see in a story or movie and what you will need to create a narrative writing piece. Narrative writing is similar to you telling your friends about the latest gossip in your life. We're always telling a story at some point. A narrative essay will have the following elements: an exposition or beginning, which introduces the characters, a rising action, climax, and falling action, which are going to be the main events with the conflict that will need to be resolved. And finally, the resolution, where the conflict is resolved, although that does not necessarily mean a happy ending. Now you're ready to list the elements that make up the plot structure in a narrative. Pause this video to record your answers on your handout at the first stop sign. Then hit play when you're ready to continue. Let's review. You should have included the exposition, the rising action, climax, falling action, and the resolution. Think about a conversation you've had with a friend when they are recapping what they did over the weekend, telling you a conversation they had with their crush, or maybe an argument they had with someone. By having this conversation with your friend, you are getting the first-hand account of what they said, did, even their thoughts and feelings through that experience, as well as other people that may have been included. When writing a narrative, it's important for your reader to see inside of the mind of one of the characters, and even all of your characters. Understanding thoughts of a character will grab your reader's attention and allow the reader to understand the character more closely. Along with thoughts, actions will need to be described to help readers understand what the characters are physically doing, since they cannot see the characters. Using descriptive language in a way you can create pictures in a reader's head of what is occurring in the text. Words are another crucial piece when writing a narrative. Now you're ready to describe 3 things you will need to include in your narrative for readers to fully understand the characters. Pause this video to record your answers on your handout at the second stop sign. Then hit play when you're ready to continue. Let's review. You should have included characters' thoughts, words, and actions are needed in narrative writing for readers to connect to the characters. The best storytellers across all genres of fiction writing are often masters of the pace of which the story unfolds. Pacing refers to how fast or slow the story is moving for the reader. This is determined by the length of a scene and the speed at which you, the writer, distribute information. Generally speaking, descriptive passages tend to slow things down, while dialogue and action scenes speed things up. Good pacing is crucial to the flow of a successful narrative, and without it, the story is dead on the page. The reader wants to be immersed in the thoughts and actions of your character. They want to feel that they're in a world you've created. Clunky language, bad dialogue, and poorly conceived scenes will draw your reader out of or away from the story. Pace will keep them there. Whether it's through subplots, playing with sentence structure, or experimenting with passive versus active voice, here are a few ideas to keep your story moving. Number 1, utilize breathers. By balancing action scenes with more reflective internal moments, you give the reader an equal dose of excitement and recovery. Number 2, vary your sentence length. Try breaking up long passages of exposition with short dialogue. If you have a very long section of dialogue, insert brief sections of exposition to keep your reader grounded in time and place. Number 3, keep characters physically moving during dialogue. If your characters are on the run, and having a conversation in an airport, you can show the numerous distractions they might notice as they walk nervously through the airport. By including brief distractions like clumsy passengers and stern security guards between segments of dialogue, you prevent the pacing from becoming monotonous. Number 4, reveal information selectively. Writing suspense into any novel is a matter of controlling information, how much you reveal, and when and how you reveal it. Every novel will have a central storyline that seeks to answer the sole dramatic question. That question is an engine built of thousands of smaller components that carry the reader through each chapter, sustaining their interest along the way. Now you're ready to determine whether the following statement is true or false. Pacing refers to how fast or slow the story is moving for the reader. Pause this video to record your answers on your handout at the third stop sign. Then hit play when you're ready to continue. Let's review. The statement is true. Pacing refers to how fast or slow the story is moving for the reader. We hear and tell stories each and every day, whether you are telling your friends the latest gossip or you overhear a phone conversation in the store from a stranger. Narrative writing is putting those moments on paper. Narrative writing allows you more creativity and allows you to simply tell a story. You will use this new knowledge as you engage in the ELA Guidebooks Unit Restart. When you finish this video, be sure to turn in your completed handout to your teacher.